wanted to highlight three of our fillers today. One is the XF4500 I'm standing behind. This is our counter pressure bottle filling machine, with a production capacity of about 300 bottles an hour. Over here in the middle, this is our XF4500C. This is our counter pressure can filler with a production capacity of about 200 cans per hour. And to your left is the XF4400, which is our open can filler. Since you're aware that dissolved oxygen is an issue during the fill process, or we want to keep it out as much as possible, we have two series of our fillers. One are the counter pressure fillers, the 4500 and the 4500C. This one particularly for bottles. And this one obviously the can filler model. With our open fill system, I do want to point out you can have a successful filling operation. You just got to make sure your product is really cold, at close to the 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, for the counter pressure filler, you will just place your bottle or can on here, on the foot. Once you hit the start button or start the filling process, the machine will start a purge. This is adjustable between I think 0.3 and 30 seconds if you want to. Once that purge is done, the machine would raise this foot and seal the bottle against this rubber stopper. Once the fill level gets up to the sensor rod, the fill automatically stops, and you can stop the fill and release the pressure from the bottle or the can. For the open fill machine, the XF4400, you would just place your can here. You would press the start button, which would initiate the purge. This is also adjustable. And once it hits the sensor rod, the fill will automatically stop. Both of our can fillers come with a top-off button, which just squirts a little bit of extra product in your can if you desire to make sure that you have sufficient foam to put your lid on your can, which minimizes oxygen exposure. So the industry is moving heavily towards canning, canned products, as far as we can tell. If you want to highlight some different features on those two, if you were in the retail business and you were like shelf life is of importance, you definitely want to go with the counter pressure can filler. If you are selling your cans on premise and they're consumed normally within a week or two, the XF4400 is definitely a great economical alternate to the XF4500C. And the XF4400 also has a smaller brother or sister, the XF2200, which is basically the same machine with just two fill spots. On our counter pressure fillers, you need to have some things on site to start a successful fill. One is CO2 for the purge. You also need a source of compressed air. You can use any standard air compressor you can get in retail for about $100. And obviously your product. So the inlet of the machine is a 3/8 and we're provided with an adapter to a 3/8 barbed fitting. So whatever you need between your tank, your tri-clamp, your keg is also something you can provide. The single most important thing is to clean your filler, and we made it pretty simple to clean all of your flow paths, so the CO2 purge and obviously where your product goes through the machine. In the accessory kit, we provide a tubing configuration that would hook up to your one cleaning tank, and then also the inlet and the CO2. You will simply configure the machine into the flush mode. There's a switch here on the side, and the machine would continue to run your cleaning solution through all lines that touch your product. Same thing for the 4500C, comes with a tubing configuration that allows for easy cleaning. Also here a flush or fill switch on the side. And the same thing is true for the 4400 and the 2200. To start your fill, simply push down this foot, place your bottle. This will hold the bottle in place, but not sealing it yet. So the machine, once you start the fill process, would start the purge for about 3 seconds, and then pressurize this foot, sealing the bottle against the rubber stopper, and then start the fill process. To start your fill with the XF4500C, just place your can on this foot, raise the can against the stopper. Once you start your fill process, the can would immediately seal, then purge with CO2, release the air through another tubing up here, and start the fill process. To start your fill on a 2200 or 4400, you would simply place your can on the shelf. The way you adjust your fill height, you would just raise the shelf up and down. Once you're ready to start your fill process, you just hit the switch, and it starts the purge, and then the fill process, and stops once it's hit the sensor on. Thank you for watching this quick video to see what XpressFill has to offer for the brewing industry.